In this video, we will see about how to prepare in a planned manner when the exam is near. For example, let us consider we have only 1 month, that is literally 30 days before your main exam. How to get yourself ready in such a situation? We have a special plan to tackle this time period, the 3x8 plan. First, we have to leave the last 6 days before the exam, which will be utilized for revising. Now let us divide the remaining 24 days into 8, as we have 8 subjects in hand, which means we have only 3 days per subject. Now how to utilize a single day? You may be an early bird who prefers morning study hours or a night bird who prefers night study. Here we will start with 6 am and wind it off by 12 at night. You can push the timetable 2 hours before or after according to your preference. Let's start. Divide your study time into 2 hours, as more than that it will be difficult to retain your attention span at a single space. For example, morning 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12 and noon 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8 and at night you have 8 to 10 and 10 to 12. Thus we have divided our time into 8 slots, each of 2 hour duration. It is humanly impossible to study like a beast around the clock, so try to finish off learning each slot without any distraction, and in between each slot of 2 hours, give yourself a break of not more than 10 minutes to refresh yourself. You can listen to a song and just talk with your friends or family around you to boost your mood. In these slots, I have omitted 12 to 2 pm. Use that time for your lunch and a longer break, maybe a power nap, and resume the next slot. Now, what to learn in these slots? Each subject has 3 days of its own and each day has 8 slots. Therefore, we have 24 slots for a single subject. Now, all you have to do is before beginning a subject, divide the subject into 24 parts. I prefer to learn chapter-wise questions rather than year-wise questions to overcome the fear of missing out certain chapters. So, try to cover the chapter or try to cover the subject in 24 segments. Try to be reasonable while dividing the subjects. Don't overburden a single slot with unreasonable amount of chapters and questions. For example, you could allot 2 essays and 3 short notes to be learnt in 2 hours. In that way, you could cover an average of 48 essays and 72 short notes in 3 days allotted for a subject. If you find yourself dragging with a single question for too long, don't hang on to that single question. Just save it to be learnt later, mostly at the end of the day. And this is all about the 3x8 plan. 3 days for 8 subjects and 8 time slots in each day. And the final 6 days can be used to finish off the left out chapters and to revise for the upcoming exams. Now, to add a final note regarding the presentation in your exam, try to answer in points. Avoid long paragraphs and highlight the keywords especially. Use flowcharts when and wherever possible, and also use diagrams when possible. So while preparation, practice to draw diagrams side by side to help you in your presentation, and try to recollect what you learnt as points and keywords rather than paragraphs. Hope this video outlined the strategy to deal with the last 30 days before exam. Try out the 3x8 plan and tell us in the comments on whether it was efficient and useful. All the best for your exams and see you soon in the next video.